This video is part 2 of a series of college and career readiness resources available on the website of the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. In this video, we'll cover where you can find information about dropout rates and high school graduation rates on profiles and in the Success After High School DART. For guidance on where to find these tools, see part 1 of this video series. After you've looked at the enrollment details in part 1, you may want to look at graduation rates and dropout rates for all students or for groups of students. Graduation rates are an example of what we call a cohort calculation. A cohort calculation is based on students who start together at the same starting point. In this case, the graduation rate is calculated looking at students who enter 9th grade together and subtracting students who transfer out and adding students who transfer into a school after 9th grade. From Profiles, select Graduation Rate. The 4-year graduation rates are calculated based on students completing high school in 4 years. ESE also recognizes that many students need longer than 4 years to graduate from high school, and it is important to recognize this accomplishment regardless of how long it takes. Therefore, we also publish a 5-year graduation rate. The 4-year and 5-year graduation rates are the rates the state uses when we publish graduation rates. We also include an adjusted version of the 4- and 5-year rates. These do not take into account the students who transfer into school after 9th grade. The various rates are explained in the More About This Data link. You may also be interested in the graduation report on the left. You can also look at dropout rates for your district or your school. This is an annual count of students who have dropped out of high school. In this case, here are the Lowell High School dropout rates. In the Success After High School DART, we can see the 1-year high school outcomes on the home page for the one school you've selected and for other comparable schools. On the High School Indicators tab, scroll to the annual dropout rate for your school. This is shown in a chart and a table as a trend over time, compared to the state and to a comparison high school. Below that is shown the number of dropout students who are re-engaged in high school. Continue scrolling to the 4- and 5-year graduation rates and click on More About This Data to understand where these data come from. Other tabs have more information about the school's program of study and high school performance data, which you can take a look at. And remember that on the Success After High School DART, you can select a particular student population group to examine these data for all students or for any student group that's listed here. You can use these resources to find the graduation rates and dropout rates for your school or district overall, as well as for student population groups of interest in your school or district. Stay tuned for other videos about how to use the college and career readiness resources available on the websites of the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education.